So, beautiful start to the show. Beautiful start to the show. Let's crack on to our next act. Are we up for our next act, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Now, I do know there's a few people on mute or anything like that. I do get that. If there is background noise, keep yourself on mute and so on. But if there isn't, unmute yourselves and let's hear the laughter. But let's do this. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on to our second act for tonight's show. Now, you're, yes, that conversation. Yeah, shut the fuck up. There you go. Our second act. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do your 7 was good. Your 8 wasn't that bad, right? But I want to hear a difference between an 8, then a 9, and then a 10. Okay, an 8, a 9, and a 10. And I want to hear that. Okay, so everybody, right? Begin, take a breath. Exhale. Hands in your clappatory positions. Ready for this? Right. After 3, a nice big 8. 3, 2, 1. 8. No, that's a bit higher. Got to be a bit higher. Got to be a bit higher than that. There you go. There you go. Push it up. 9. There you go. Fuck the neighbours. Let's do this. 10. And give it up for the one, the only, Jay Saunders.
Good evening and welcome to glorious Gosport, the land that dentists forgot and where we measure the depth of the gene pool with a micrometer. It truly is the jewel of the South Coast, if that jewel was cubic zirconia. I'm telling you here and now, the only place you're going to find a diamond down here is safely locked up behind the counter, jewellery counter at Argos. Ever since they brought in these COVID face coverings, they've started employing bloody bouncers at Argos. You cover your face in this town, they think they're robbing the place. Let's be honest. This place is the UK equivalent of the House of the Rising Sun. Do you remember that beautiful lyric? My mama sewed my new blue jeans. Except in this town, your jeans were set by your mama and her direct relationship with her brother. You'll see more sportswear in Gosport than you would in an Olympic village. And the irony there is, the nearest sports centre is on the border to the over-enlightened fair room. You literally have to leave town to justify what you're freaking wearing. You can tell the quality of your town by the quality of your high street, can't you? And we are fucked. We've got 3 pound shops, W.H. Smith's fucked off, and we don't even have a Starbucks. We're that low brow that even Starbucks don't want to rob us of our fucking tax. I mean, if you've got a court appearance and need a suit, you're screwed. You've got to take a ferry, then a train to get to the nearest Matalan. If you turned up in court wearing what you could buy on the high street from our ever-expanding range of beautiful charity shops, the bailiffs are going to nick you for freaking grave robbing. You stand at the Gosport Ferry and Portsmouth looks like Las Vegas. But I'm going to have to point out to you, did you know the first reference to dog shit city is Portsmouth? I mean, Gosport seriously is Portsmouth's fat slag of a mate that they get to dress slag-like every time they go out. We used to have a McDonald's on the high street. They shut the fucker down. Built a new one on the industrial estate just outside of town. I mean, how valuable is your community when even McDonald's says you have to take a taxi or a fucking bus to go and eat their nutrition-free food substitutes? I'm loving it, but we'd love it even more if you Gosport types just fucked off. It's not just Gosport, is it? I mean, the entire country is fucked up, and people will tell you that that's because of politics. And that's sort of the answer, but it's too simple an answer, isn't it? That's like trying to blame the final dodgy pint you had last night for your hangover, or blaming Jeremy Corbyn for the concept of anti-Semitism. It's political tribalism that's the problem. Those people that insist that their party is the only right one and any other party is evil. I mean, There is no such thing as a simple answer. Anybody that offers you a simple answer to a complex problem is either a liar, a moron, or a fucking politician. There are no simple answers. If there were, if you Googled how to make a Victoria sponge, you'd only get one recipe in your search results. If you honestly believe that your party's way on how to pay for public services is the only valid one out there, you're saying the Great British Bake Off is an act of fucking treason. If you keep on banging on about your party's political ideology, you are exactly the same as another breed of annoying fucking assholes. Vegans! Yeah, I said it! If you keep on saying your political party's ideology is the right one, you're exactly the same as those hemp-wearing hippies telling you that meat is murder and you're destroying the environment. But there's a difference between political ideology and vegans. Vegans have a valid fucking point. If I eat a bacon sandwich, a pig has died. If they put something in their manifesto, it's a best an untested political theory. So when a vegan tells you somebody had to die for you to eat meat, they've got better science and facts than your political party. I mean, do politicians know that they're right? No. They believe it. And what's belief without evidence? It's faith. So if you vote for your politician because you believe in them, you're voting for a fucking religion. What's wrong with you people? What is belief without doubt? That ain't faith. That's called fundamentalism. If you keep on voting that way because that ideology is right to you and everything else is evil, you're exactly the same as an ISIS recruiter. But it's not your fault. It's these freaking politicians turning you into fundamentalists. So I'll tell you what, let's treat them like jihadis. Let's run them down, put them underground, and bomb the bastards. Or we can make them work for a living. It's your call. You've been bloody brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jay Saunders. Awesome. And just to be very clear, when he was talking about jihadis, it's not me. Relax. Okay. And again, I want you to remember that was Jay's very, very, very first ever gig. So I think it deserves another round of applause.
Well done.
Jay Saunders. Very good. Very good. Lovely. Oh, sorry. You are still number one. just he's not. I'm just pissing with him. I'm gonna just hang up after a while. That's all I'm gonna do. Bless.